what's up tonight, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know where you are. We know what we're doing. But first of all, I want to do a shout out to our new Patreons. We actually have some Patreons now, which is very awesome. We got Joel, Starboy Station, David Dunn, and On the Hunt are our first Patreons. You guys are helping keep the lights on, keep the show going. We'd probably keep it going otherwise, but we appreciate your support. And there is benefits over there. I'll get into them maybe a little bit later, but for now, I'm going to bring out Famine Studios, and maybe I'll bring them out a little bit different. So please welcome to the show, Famine Studio.
Look at that. We get more patrons. The production value goes up. He will sing me on. I've got stage lights. I've got better lighting. We've got the high quality audio. I got fiber. Has nothing to do with the Patreon. Just the fact that I got better looking internet, better, faster, quicker, stronger internet. And, you know, Josh is still wearing his exact shirt. So.
Yes. But maybe I'll bring everybody in with some music tonight. That'd be kind of fun.
You got to sing along.
Next, welcome to the show, Pirates of the fucking Galaxy.
Yeah! How's it going, people? Oh, yeah. Feels good to be here. And like Famine, I got some new equipment as well. The new light-up headphones, new light-up mic. Oh, yeah, it's got to light it up, baby.
Nice. All right, now I got to do Eddie. So,
whoa, hey, no, this isn't that kind of show. That's after hours.
Oh, come on now. Don't be all weird and perverted. Maybe I'll do, welcome to the show. Anaheim Wayward Station.
What's up, guys?
Little bit of Eddie. It was like Eddie Vedder gave you your intro today, man.
Dude, I loved it. It was amazing.
Yes,
Pirates, what's going on? Famine.
Different day.
What up?
As always. Rad. What's up, dude?
We're here. We're doing it. We got a round table. So holy moly, we got a lot of dudes. Everyone will be like extremely shocked to see that Bjorn was here first. I'm sure.
No way.
We got Bobby Mullis here. That's it. He's Mud Scuffer. I was trying to figure out who the heck.
What's going on?
Sometimes it's hard to put. Sometimes it's hard to put like names to the station. Sometime and I'm like, holy crap! I'm sorry, dude. Like I just didn't know like you had a name. I thought your name was whatever station. So
yeah, sometimes people are holding people are holding onto their YouTube usernames from when they were like 15 years old. Like, you know, I throw rocks at Cop Cars 57 and they're like, yo, this is High Point Station. I'm like, oh shit, all right. I thought you were just like ACAB. All right, let's do it.
And then we've got Timbo Toys. What's going on, brother?
Whoa!
Oh, he's got his new sci-fi cargo hauler things. They look awesome, but he's go check out his Instagram, and I think there's a link to his eBay page, and you can purchase one for your very own. And of course, we got Starboy Station. What's going on?
Starboy.
He is one of our patrons. Lord of Thane is staying up. He's like probably back from a concert, a wedding,
what time is
or something. But his contest stuff still has yet to arrive. When I shipped it out, they said it could be like 6 to 8 weeks to fucking get it. I was like, wow.
Customs has the toys out and they're just fucking around.
Yeah,
probably. They're all like down there in the fucking break room, like pew pew pew. Fuck you, Darth Vader. I'll kill you. Everybody knows Skybob Station. Hey, what's going on, man?
He was posting some really awesome pictures lately.
Yeah, no doubt. Eh? And then he's got actually he's doing sounds. He's got like music tracks or something. They're like sounds of Sky Bottom Station. That's what he's working on right now.
Nice.
What I've seen anyway.
He's got.
But we also. Oh yeah, no. Outer Multiverse. Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey,
what were you gonna say, Famine?
Oh, he's got some really nice like ambient sci-fi sounds, which is where I'm going a little different. I'm going to be doing trap beats specifically for gimmicks, so it's going to be It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna have some twerk music, and it's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
Well, I did that in one of my old tour videos. I actually just found the track from Star Wars: The Old Republic, that MMORPG, and it was just like
man.
music and the sounds from the market. So whenever I would like go through my market, I would just put on like those ambient video game sounds of just people yammering and shit like that. So, and then we got Twi'lek Tabletop is here.
Hey.
iZone5, what's going on, man?
What's going on?
Hey, Lance, thanks for coming out. Justin is here. Sort of things in here.
Justin.
The good
So,
news,
yeah.
Justin, is you don't have to wait till tonight because tonight is now. You are here on the World Makers Consortium.
It's live, baby, live.
Live. Yeah, I feel bad for it, but thanks, Lord of Thane, for staying up, man. I think it's 2:00 in the morning over in Germany when he's got to stay up. But he was probably at like a party, but he probably put that in there. But I gotta sing the chats out.
Oh wow!
Oh.
We're gonna be here a while.
If they subscribe to Patreon, I'll sing the damn chats out.
Here you go.
Hey, 2004 area All-State gold medal soloist. Just saying.
We'll do a quartet.
Start doing the Patreon
so-
right now because I want to hear this. Let's go.
So Lord of Thane is he's got soccer live tonight. That's why he's up. So,
Oh yeah, and that's a good game that he's watching too.
who is playing tonight? I don't know. I used to
it's
watch
SC here.
soccer a ton, but
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. That's gonna be a good game. Sorry, I know a little bit of soccer. Sorry.
yeah, for sure.
I
But-
don't watch that.
So Dead Man's gonna be a little bit late. He had a hell of a day at work. So, and we understand that. I am gonna say for sure too, I can let you know that Wentzilla will be coming back to the show, but I'm not gonna tell you when, because that will just make you tune in every single week coming up. It could be next week, it could be the week after. You don't know. Don't know.
Episode
Just have to
47.
tune in.
Wear
Just
a
have to
full
tune in.
t-shirt. Just
What's
saying.
that, Eddie?
He might.
Yeah.
He might wear a full t-shirt.
You might, man. Sleeves and all.
That's how we know, in those episodes of the sci-fi shows where you meet like their alternate. That's how we're going to be able to tell the real Josh away is like the one without sleeves. That's how we're going to be able to tell.
That's the one.
Yeah, it'll be like some like fucked up doppelganger that came from another universe or something where he's got like full sleeves and like he's like clean shaven and got like a bowl cut or something like that. Like it's
Oh my god,
like
that's fucked
That'd be
up.
a trip, man.
Oh my god. I know I look goofy without a beard, so I could only imagine how goofy he looks.
Everyone looks goofy without a beard.
That's true. That is true.
I'm the
No,
only
I
one
look
without
pretty
like
goofy.
I don't even really have a real beard. It's like a soul patch or something like that. You're
I
like
used to
fuck
have
that
those.
guy.
Yeah, but see
Not
the
the
rad, you're rad. That's why.
And
That's
true.
Yeah.
True, it
So if
is
you
a very-
shaved that off, you wouldn't look any different, really, anyways. But the rest
But
of us who have beards.
I wouldn't be as rad though.
Actually, I don't have a
That's
chin. My
wouldn't
chin
be
is
as
like
rad.
it stops right here, so this is all hair. Like it's just brutal.
Me too. Me too.
No jawline, nothing. I'm just like an oval that cuts off short.
And, thanks Skybottom. He's got
Oh man.
great energy tonight.
Motherfucker.
So Josh was criticizing me the other day, and he's like, "You're too quiet, man. You're too quiet when you go online." I'm like, "All right. You let the cat
And see,
out of the bag."
I'm the opposite. I'm like, man, he doesn't shut the fuck up. Eddie, you gotta stop. Josh is the host, so he gets to say.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to say you gotta come out. But yeah, like I was saying, Dead Man will be here in a bit. Yeah.
Cool.
So he had a rough day at work, I guess. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, tell them to go fuck themselves.
Read between the lines.
That's how you wind up in HR.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I know.
Totally.
Exactly how. That's exactly how.
I just told him to fuck off.
Every time your
man.
manager tells you to do something, you can't tell him to go fuck himself. Yeah, but I've been doing it all day.
And then we also have tonight Devastation Station. What's going on,
Yeah.
man?
What up?
Hey,
How's it going, man?
Can you hear me?
Oh,
I can
do.
hear
Loud and
you.
clear.
I will hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
You weren't stuck down you weren't stuck backstage for a bit, where I saw you like appear and like disappear and then
I was
reappear
trying
again.
to figure it out.
Oh yeah, we're all
Made
still
it.
trying to. We're all still
But
trying to.
obviously, I figured it out.
Yeah, no, I'm still trying to figure shit out. I don't think it's ever possible.
We're on episode
Maybe
17, 18, and we still haven't figured this shit out. 10 minutes in, we're completely lost.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, I had audio problems, so
I was an hour and a half early, but technical difficulties.
Technical
Are you trying to
difficulty.
beat Bjorn here?
That's not even
that's
possible, man.
impossible. That's
I
impossible.
wasn't sure about the time, thing. I'm from
time
Oklahoma,
change.
man.
Oh, yeah,
They don't have
Oklahoma.
clocks. They don't have clocks in Oklahoma. The wind keeps blowing them away. So
We
They use,
look
they
at
use
the sun.
sundials.
Yeah, they still. I was gonna say pirates. They still use sundials over there. Goddamn clouds! I don't even know when I'm supposed to eat supper.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't cloudy over here right now, man, I would have been on time.
Blame it on the clouds, man. Blame
he's
it
got
on
a
the
fun.
clouds.
We joke, but he's got a star
young
map set
warrior.
up behind him right
No.
there, so he knows when to be and where to be. He's just got to look for the right constellation. He's like Ursa Major, and then we got Orion's Belt, and about 3 inches lower is Orion's Pecker. So looks like it's time
Orion's
for the World
Pecker.
Makers Consortium.
Don't they call
Oh,
that?
Don't forget
Beetlejuice?
about the 2 moons.
Don't even talk about like
Never read
constellation
moons.
maps. I've like pirates can relate to me, man. But I got going into Starfield this week, and I like
Oh my god!
see those
Uh-oh.
constellation maps in my fucking sleep. I'm just
I
like,
know.
stop playing, you moron. It's
You actually
tough, though,
sleep?
man.
You actually slept? I haven't slept yet.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a Sony
Eddie's not
guy.
allowed to play
I'm
video
sorry.
games.
I'm a Sony
wow.
guy. I'm sorry.
I know. I
You
was.
should be
I
sorry.
was too, but I'm kind
I'm
of.
not
I like.
an anything guy. I'm like, whatever platform has something good, I'll get it. That's
I literally
Oh,
stayed up for
listen, but I'm
3
not gonna
days
buy an
playing Knights of the
Xbox
Old Republic.
One game.
oh wow! I have been playing that for years and years and years. I love that game.
Oh, Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
playing it
Yeah.
off
It's
and
a
on.
good game.
I'm not kidding. Oh man, I stayed up for 3 days straight, man. I didn't even realize it was that. Wow.
The
Dude,
first 2 days of
this sounds
Starfield,
good.
I stayed up 2 days straight.
Oh wow.
Just playing
It's not-
Knights of the Old
it's not
Republic.
that hard.
Speaking of
Not
Knights of
that
the Old
hard.
Republic, there's still the online version is still up and going. I guess on mobile you can buy it on your device.
Oh really?
And they just
Really?
released they just released some like I follow them on Instagram and they post up when they release new things. They did just release like 3 new Mandalorian helmets, and they're pretty much based on the Armor's helmet from the show, the heavy Mando Paz Vizsla, but they have some like sick designs. They're still releasing weapons and things like that. Like the game still has traction enough that they keep it on mobile service and you can still like upgrade your characters and whatnot. And they're still releasing like little patches and game items. I wish that would carry over into toys. I wish that you could get a, like give us a Mandalorian, helmet room, give us like 6 helmets, some blasters. During episode 1 and episode 2, we had those accessory packs that were like available at stores and they were great. People still sell them on eBay and you scoop them up, but like give us something like that for toys, man. That'd be great.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But and they had them in that what was that blue back? Was that Power of the Jedi? Or no, that was greenback. Oh, I can't recall, but
wasn't it Power of the Force? Was it?
Yeah,
Power
I
of the
thought that was
Force?
the greenback was Power of the Force.
Power
no,
of the
not
Force
the,
2?
not the not the original Power of the Force. They had like that those green and first Power of the Jedi, and then they had like another.
Right.
Was it the Saga collection or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the
Saga
Saga collection.
So they had tons of things where it was like a soldier and like a bunch of like targets or consoles or bullshit like that. But,
And they had one with like helmets and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure they did. But
got,
so why don't we go around the circle? Everybody kind of update everybody on what you're working on right now, and we'll start with Famine because he's already pulling stuff out. He's all impatient.
Oh, I was excited.
Look at my stuff.
Sometimes you have to whip it out. Sometimes you have to whip it out live on camera. No, we were talking about those packs, and this is one of those things that was in the episode 1 was the little droid. And the damn thing is a pullback toy, and it runs so you can pull it back and let it drive through your station. And I just weathered the shit out of it, stuck a little flag on it because I wanted it to be different. Everything I put in my station or my starport is different. And then like one of the items included was a poncho, and I just turned it into a cama for one of my my Mandalorian troopers. And just there's so many accessories in there and like pieces you can cobble off and use as kibble and greeblies on items. They're worth picking up. What I'm working on is, I started working on this Gungan motorcycle gang member. I just thought it would be hilarious if he was a speeder bike, member of like the Sons of Naboo.
Cool. That is cool.
Got to give him that ridiculous pistol too.
I love the vest, man.
And
he's like either he's a biker or he's like a male stripper.
He could be both. And then I started on this today. I'm going to be doing a kind of like a firefighter design on here. Cool. Shout out to Wenzilla, who was like, do red. And I was like, yeah, firefighter. So working on that.
Awesome.
That's not that I could have picked the color red too. That's not
well, why didn't you? No, you were too busy doing work at your job instead of slacking off and talking to your friends online.
Oh, dude. Since I know my boss would never ever fucking watch this in a million years, I got called into work last night, so I like just brought my Xbox to work with me and like played Starfield in my fucking office. Because the industry I'm in, I didn't have to do anything. I just had to physically be in the building because we always have to have 2 people in the building for safety. My industry. So for safety reasons. And then I did that, and then I fucking passed out in my chair for like an hour or 2, and then woke up and started Starfield again. But I was playing it on my computer monitor, so it was like so tiny, and the sound sucked.
Before we do jump over to Pirates, we were on a road trip to Connecticut a few weeks ago. We stopped to get gas, and I shit you not, it was when the new Legend of Zelda came out, and the employee had his flat screen TV inside the little kiosk in the middle at the fueling station on the thruway, and he had it set up against the chip racks, and he was just playing Legends of Zelda inside the thing. And I went in, I was like, hey man, and he paused his game and looked, and I was like, no, you're good. And I was like, I just want to get some gas. And so, chatted him up, paid for the gas. He's like, all right. And just as soon as I was done, he just turned right back around and played the game. I was like, good for you, man.
Nice.
Good for you.
I would totally do that if I were.
Why not, man?
So Pirates, what are you working on, man? I know you're doing a work in progress or a Whip Wednesday video now.
Oh yeah, so the weekly whip is what I called it now. Is that's the initial. So that way I don't have to. I'm not locked into just Wednesdays. And I just posted a video earlier this morning. It's about a new speed that I made, and I just got a bunch of new figures. I just started redoing my avatar. So I started working on him, and I have to like fix that up and stuff like that.
There you go.
So still working on him. Also doing some writing. I'm working on a backstory for one of Lockdown Productions characters. He sent me some pictures for us. He wants me to create a backstory for that character. So I'm working on that this weekend, and also working on a script with a buddy of mine, and also writing a book. So a lot of the last few weeks has mainly been writing. So that's been good, stretching that particular muscle. So it's been good.
Nice, man. So without further ado, he's a little bit late, but I should carry on with what we started at the beginning. So help me welcome to the show, fucking Dead Man.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Had a hell of a day, but I'm here.
You made it.
We were talking about that earlier. I said you were going to be a bit late. You had a hell of a day.
Well, I mean, my day was fine, but my boss showed up eventually, and he ended up dropping a gallon of latex house paint on the driveway of the house we're working at, right on my fucking foot.
Wow.
So I had to spend like 40 minutes scrubbing the driveway while he ran home and grabbed a brush sander. And then we brush sanded the driveway.
And this guy's the boss.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That actually sounds like a fucking terrible day at work, dude.
That sounds like a nightmare, man.
Man, I used to do renovations, and anything that shitty happens on a Friday afternoon, right when you're about to go home. That's when fucking the stack of drywall falls over, or some other bullshit happens, or the electrician's late. The electricians are always fucking late.
They're always late.
Those guys. Yeah, no electricians on this job. So don't have to worry about them. But yeah, electricians are always fucking late. That's for sure. My brother's an electrician, and so is my son. They're late even when they're not going to work. So
yeah, they're not even here yet. Like they're fucking not on time.
No, they're not. So what's up, guys? I'm Deadman1 on Instagram. My name is Deadman1. People just call me Deadman. I don't know all of you, Eddie. I know you.
You know that Eddie
guy. I'm Pirates of the Galaxy. I also go by Pirates of the Galaxy. Also go by Pirates of the Galaxy. Or you can just call me Pirates. Pirates is cool. Nice to meet you,
Deadman, since you showed up right in time. Pirates was just updating on what he's doing. So what are you working on right now, man?
Well, I'm working on a diorama. It's over there. I don't know if I can like switch my camera around or if it's gonna fuck anything up, so I'm not gonna show it to you guys. But
it's all right. I have pics, man. I've got pics.
Yeah, I know you. I know. I sent you some pictures. Some of those are really old. Some of them are before I knew how to take photos, so they look really bad.
Yeah, I'm building a house over here too. I'm not gonna show you guys, but I'm building the whole fucking mansion.
It's nice.
Thank you.
We'll take your word for it, Famine.
Yeah. No, that's
I demoed a bathroom today, a giant fucking bathroom. The vanity was 18 feet long.
What?
Yeah.
How many people shit in this bathroom?
And one tiny little sink.
No, the vanity. The vanity is like it's where the sinks are and all that.
Yeah, no, I know, but like,
Famine, you don't shit on the vanity, dude.
Maybe
it's
what I'm saying. It's like vanity, all that vanity and just one tiny sink.
Yeah.
Shit on the vanity.
It went from the shower all the way across the room and then like kind of tucked in behind the giant cast iron tub.
What? You shit on the vanity and you spray it off.
I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, there was no drain in the middle of the floor, but we can add one. I mean, we're down to the floor now.
Then you can just shit on the drain and just waffle stomp it right through.
Oh, slip not. Waffle stomp.
So Deadman shows up, and all of a sudden we're talking about poo. Great.
Sorry, man. I don't know. It was totally unintentional. At least we're not getting into a tangent about some supposed imaginary sausages.
Don't put it out there.
Yeah, for your mouth needs.
Well, I was gonna be able to cut off work early today because I busted ass because I knew I had to do this and I fucking did hella shit. And I was gonna come home early and I was gonna go live and I was gonna tell people I was gonna be here and I was gonna post it up so people could see it and they would come over here. But I just got home. I just got out of the shower and here.
Oh, it's all good, man. What was that? Who had the sneeze attack?
Do that again.
It came out part of my nostril, so it tickled, and it was like a sneeze cough. I don't know, just talented, I guess.
Wow, man. All right, cool. So, Devastation Station. What is your latest endeavor? What are you working on right now these days?
Oh my! Well,
it's all right to say nothing.
I'm sorry, I just stepped on my cat. I'm sorry.
Oh Jesus! Fucking
oh geez, that's something. You're working on killing your cat.
I was out and about. Can you?
You gotta hold it in front of the camera. I can see your thumb. There you go.
There we go. What is that, like an exosuit?
Yeah. It's $6. I mean, what the hell?
Where'd you cop that?
Over at the Dollar General, man. I was poor.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The Dollar General. That's cool, though. I really like that, the exosuit. Reminds me of those exosuits. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man.
The exosuit that reminds you of those exosuits? Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say
Avatar.
That's what he
I was
said.
thinking that, but I was thinking the game Dead Rising, the third one, I think.
Oh, I remember
There's
that.
these, like,
And,
yeah, there's these like mech suit things you get in. You can just hammer zombies right in the chop.
I
Yeah.
want to thank you, Famine, for mentioning that the exosuits reminded him of exosuit because I didn't want to say it.
Well, no, that's what Brad said, and I was just completely.
I know,
floored.
I know, and I was going to say something about it, but I was like, no, and
I'm
then you did, so
sorry.
I was thanking you.
You know,
Yeah, I cut myself off. That's hilarious.
She's
Oh
mad.
my god, those fucking clouds look
Oh,
just like
hello,
clouds,
kitty.
guys.
These snozberries taste just like snozberries.
What the fuck does a
This
schnozberry
whiskey
taste like?
tastes just like whiskey.
Dead man's honor, man. He's on it.
Before we jump to Eddie, I'll ask the important question. Devastation. What's the cat's name? How old?
Wildfire, and I believe she's like 11 years old. How old are you?
You stepped on an 11-year-old cat and she's still breathing. That's good.
That
Yeah,
is.
I'm like 6'1" and like 275 pounds.
Wow.
She's ignoring you now because you stepped on her.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is all her.
She's a cat. She's ignoring him just because she wants to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they do.
Freaking cats, man. But hey, Eddie,
Yep.
what is going on, man? What are you doing?
So, what am I not doing? I have to populate my station more, is what I need to do. I need to populate my station more, and I need to add more smaller details. I haven't yet. I haven't yet. Well, it's good night time, by the way. So he's gonna join me for a second. Say hi.
Go to bed.
What's up, little man?
That's a funny looking
So I
cat.
did. Right? It's also 11 years old. It's an
It's
11-year-old
hairless.
cat. Yes. So I did add a Triceratops to Edelham, just because. Yes, because he's right there somewhere by Sparky, and
I
then
see his frill.
since we provide gamma fuel, we needed a dinosaur, basically.
Oh yeah, that's the fuel made from dinosaur crap.
Yeah,
right?
you're gonna need to feed that dinosaur too.
A lot.
Oh yeah. So there's
Not
livestock.
to mention
now.
clean up after it.
There is livestock. It's right behind Sparky over here.
Oh,
There's like
so
there's pigs, sheep, and a donkey.
so
But
you
these
don't
people-
so you don't
This guy eats plants, so we're good.
so you don't feed him like your fallen foes or anything like that.
Eats plants.
Yeah, he's a Triceratops, dead man. He's a herbivore.
Fair enough.
Damn it, he eats plants.
He's a herbivore.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Sorry, guys. I thought it was going to be more exciting than this.
Well, I'm not that good at it.
If
so
you want,
I'm
if you
working
want
on
a
it.
creature,
Eddie, you're fine. And by the way, I've been noticing your photos have been kicked up like 4 notches lately too. By the way, good
I'm
job.
trying. Thank you. By
he
the
can,
way.
job.
he can eat
I'm trying.
enemies, Eddie. If you want to send him over, I'll have this guy fucking tear him up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. The foes. So what happens is the foes go to Famine Station to Gimmick. Excuse me, Gimmick, and they get torn up by his dinosaur. There you go.
Nice.
Thank you, Famine. Thank you.
I got you.
We worked it out.
And then, yeah, it's just like Bjorn. It's just like
Was that a
Bjorn
little more
says.
exciting
Yeah.
for you, dead man?
Yes,
A little bit more. That was a little bit more exciting.
There you go. But it's just like Bjorn says here. Like, you gotta know your dinosaurs, man.
I feel like
See,
when I was like 8 years old, I knew more about dinosaurs than I do now.
I don't
I'm
know if I
still
want to
8
break.
years old, dead man.
I don't know if I want to break Eddie's balls and tell him that's not a Triceratops or not. The frill is all wrong, but I just don't. I don't have it in my heart.
Hey, Famine, is that a Styrosaurus?
A Styracosaurus?
it?
No.
Styracosaurus, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's a
That's
a Triceratops, possibly because I have this. That's the one that I built the caravans. on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Triceratops. The Triceratops has the rounded frill, the upward horns, and
Well,
Okay, so that's
Listen.
hold on. So that's not a Triceratops.
Okay.
What is it?
That's a Pentaceratops.
It's a fuck offosaurus.
Right,
Did you let Famine answer? Come on.
Careful, you'll get your giraffe kicked.
Jurassic. Yeah, Famine also almost went to college for paleontology because he was that fucking nerd in school. So
Wow.
it's just, yeah.
So
No,
what
so-
was it called again?
So can everyone shut the fuck up so Famine can tell us what it is?
So Eddie, hold your ceratopsian up. See how the frill is big and giant. Oh, you got to make Eddie's big.
Wrong
Mine's-
time, man.
Sorry, man. I keep messing up with like dudes. You guys are both holding dinosaurs. It's hard.
There you go.
Yeah. So how that frill is much larger and swooping upward, those two horns up top, the two on the front of the eyes and the nose, make it a Pentaceratops because there's 5.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah.
Did
All
not
right.
know
So,
that.
Gotcha.
so it's a
We've had-
Pentaceratops.
yeah. So we've had a weird dinosaur hour, and I apologize for anybody watching.
Whoa.
Those
That's
are
great.
Something new every
Those are
day.
probably dinosaurs
know,
that
The
Russell
more you
ate.
know.
Annoying, half the battle.
Our viewer count just dropped as I was counting the horns. Like, oh, there's 1, 2. But people were like, I'm going somewhere else, man.
1, 2,
This
3,
guy with his
4,
fucking
5.
dinosaurs.
Oh, hey, man. He's a
I need
He's a
dinosaur crap, That's
Pentaceratops.
what it is.
They're like, Famine, go write a children's book. Fucking shut up.
fucking nerd.
Yeah, they might be.
Dinosaurs are cool, guys. Dinosaurs are cool.
Dinosaurs are cool as shit. That's awesome. But he's like, yeah, all right. What the hell was I gonna say? Oh, since we have Deadman here finally, I wanted to. So Deadman's more of a diorama for photography purposes. Anyways, but I wanted to show you guys some of his work because this shit like blew me away, dude. Like some of this stuff looks like freaking real. If it loads up here.
To be fair, the background actually is the woods at a place I used
I
to
was
live.
about to
not
say
long
that
ago.
looks real, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
The foreground's the diorama. The background is real.
There we go. Now we got some
That's
context.
Oh, looks awesome though.
And then this
Oh, wow.
tree, I was like, well, how the hell did you make this thing, man? Is this just like deadfall or something, or what?
I actually have a tutorial up in my reels on Instagram on how I made that. There's no talking; it's just a bunch of pictures, but it goes over absolutely every step of how I do it, including
Wow.
painting.
Gotta check that out.
I don't think I added the moss step to it because I add a lot of moss to it. I'm from the Northwest, so trees out here have moss on them, so I put moss on everything that has to do with terrain because that's where I live.
Yeah, dude.
We
Like,
have
that
both.
blew me- some of these pictures like blew me away. Like just the work on the trunk there and stuff. I'm like,
Wow.
what? But yeah,
And-
so dope.
The way I do those
Holy
trees with the
cow.
branches too, like the way I get the texture, I put this lightweight spackle called patching paint on it, and I use like a chip brush, and I just put a fuckload of it on there. I just smear it on by hand, and then I just use that chip brush and I pull it out to where it's all got peaks, and then I sand it lightly until it gets like that.
Wow.
Oh, that's
awesome,
fucking wild,
man.
dude. And then
Holy
this was
shit.
like just like holy crap. Is that all just like tiny? Obviously, it's tiny stones, but you just like what lay it out there, you glue it down, or what?
Well, are you talking about the brown?
Yeah.
The brown is actually it's a mixture of a flock that I buy and a flock that I make with sawdust.
Oh.
So I grind the sawdust up as fine as I can, and then I add paint to it, and I mix it up, and then I lay it out on tin foil and let it dry, and then I put it back in the coffee grinder and buzz it up again. And sometimes I have to add more paint after that.
What?
That's cool.
That is crazy, dude.
Now, Dead Man,
I-
for your sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go for it.
For your stonework, there, are you a hot knife guy? Do you do the hot wire knife, or do you just use like razor blades? How do you cut your rocks?
I start with a hot wire, to the handheld hot wire. I don't have a table yet, which is why I only do terrain. I want to get a table so I can do some cooler shit. But I start with the handheld hot wire, and I cut everything out, and then I get it to like a rough shape, and then I go to town with like 7. I have like 7 different like X-Acto like sort of blades, or like the clicker ones that where you break the tip off when it gets dull and shit.
Yeah.
And like, but yeah, so I do a different thing. These steps though over here, you see how there's kind of like step working here
Yeah,
in front of that cave to the right. Is that the right for you guys?
Yep.
yes.
The way I do that, I just cut into the foam itself. I just cut in there and I reach in and I grab what I cut and I just rip it off.
Cool.
And I maybe sometimes I don't even sand it. Sometimes I just lightly sand it and I just add dry brush. I paint it. I dry brush it a bunch of different colors. I don't use one color gray. I mean, if you really look at that rock, you can see I use like maybe 7 colors of gray to get the rock in there, the right color. And sometimes I'll add like a purple or a blue or a green just to make it different, you know?
Oh, dope.
That's awesome, man.
And this is like, this is another shot behind that woods, I take it?
Yeah.
You can't tell me that's a diorama. You just fucking went outside with your camera.
You know, the foreground, there's a diorama. That diorama's sitting right there. I could show it to you.
That's
amazing,
man.
I'll grab it.
The flocking stands so well in the foreground of that shot that it just blends in with the background of the fucking photograph.
Yeah, it's like
do we need to call a fucking med for your devastation? Are you all right?
This is that diorama.
That's bad.
Let me see if I can change. I don't know how to change this. There you go.
Holy shit.
That's that diorama right there.
That's amazing. Fantastic work, man.
Yeah.
The level of detail is insane, man.
The funny thing is I sold this diorama a year and a half ago, and the guy, like, he lives near enough to me that he wants to pick it up, but he keeps coming to this town, like, near mine, and he still never tells me that he's in town. So I have to keep this fucking thing safe all this time because the guy never tells me.
The stars just haven't aligned yet. He hasn't got his diary.
I guess not.
He's outside your house fucking talking to a neighbor and then just leaves.
But this one is dope too. This cemetery. Like that.
Yeah, that's a different view of the first picture you put up.
Oh, okay.
It's a really big diorama. That thing was probably it was damn near 2 feet wide, and it's a 1/18 scale diorama. So I wasn't able to actually take photos on that one with my figures because I have very limited 1/18 scale figures. But
yeah, and like you're more obviously 1/12, 1/6. Like, what do you?
No 1/6.
No 1/6. Oh, okay.
No 1/12 scale. Period.
All the way.
I mean, I have a couple 1/6 like old school Star Wars things, you know, because I fucking love Mandalorians. Matter of fact, I know you guys with your 1/12 world, you always have an avatar or whatever, and I have an avatar that was made for me by somebody. And I didn't even ask him to do it. He just did it out of the kindness of his heart, and I can't find it right now. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Where'd it go?
I don't have it. Don't look at me.
Why'd you steal my shit, fam?
On the left.
I can't find it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, Border Station X made me a dead Mandalorian. He basically took a 1/12 scale Jango Fett, painted him up, gave him some soft goods, and took his head off and added a skull to it so you could still put the helmet on him. So he looks normal, but then you take the helmet off and it's a skull. So it's the dead Mandalorian. It's awesome. I wish it was here.
Nice.
I don't know what I did with it.
And then, like, I was gonna say too, like, but the stonework that you're doing in your setup, like your diodes, man, like, holy
looks
crap.
real, man.
It does.
That's all the different colors. Like, I mean, a lot of people will just like, and it's fine if you do that. Like, if you just use like 2 colors of gray or just even 1 color of gray on black, like that's fine for photos and stuff. But I sell these things, so I want them to look as real as possible.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. That's one of those things I was a student of photography. I fucking take shitty pictures with my iPhone now. I'm in no way a photographer, but I do prop work and cosplay. And when I try and replicate a lot of movie stuff, if you actually get your hands on movie props, they're kind of ugly. Like, they may be nicely built, but the paint jobs are ugly because the way the camera picks them up is different than the way our eyes do.
Yeah.
Things like that, where you can paint something natural and make it gray and everything, and you're looking at it and you're still like, damn, it's a little. If you take a blue or a pink or a green and get in, work that into the other things, you suddenly got different color values that when you take a picture, now you're looking at a real rock. Now you're looking at, what your eyeballs are seeing in the picture looks real through the camera lens. And that's one of those things too, man, where it's like you said, with rocks, you can do one or two grays, but you start adding in those browns, those reds, and other colors, and it just takes it to another level. Like, pick up a rock. It's fucking weird. Like, be that guy, pick up a rock and really look at it and see all the different colors in the zone.
Yeah.
And suddenly it's like, oh, this thing's got a lot more going on. Yeah,
you don't have to tell me that. Because I actually toned down the colors like really like a lot. So I line up my grays in order from darkest to lightest for my dry brushing, and I'll throw in a different color here and there, and I'll only add it to certain rocks. So just to add a little bit different. It's so subtle that you don't notice, but here in the Northwest, you dig up your lawn, you're gonna find straight green rocks. Yeah. But people don't want green rocks on their dioramas, so
right.
Yeah. So you gotta do it for the people. You can't just do it for yourself. Because if I were to make something that looked totally realistic and I sent it to someone, say, on the East Coast in like New York, they'd be like, "What the fuck is this? Why is this rock fucking purple?" I'm like, because I'd show them a picture of a purple rock, and I'd be like, "Because it's molded after this rock," and they'd be like, "Well, that's just some weird thing. I just wanted this to be like an everyday thing." I'm like, "This is an everyday thing here," but so
every day, just not every day here, I guess.
Yeah,
every day. No, that's awesome.
Hold on. What did that say about Mudscuffer?
Mudscuffer. Oh, sorry. Mudscuffer is a cool radical station guy.
Dude. Yeah. Mudscuffer, he tags me in damn near every photo that he fucking does. I see all of his shit, dude. He's got so much going on. You guys should definitely have him on. I don't know what his station actually looks like. I just see the photos that he puts up on Instagram. And he's got at least a ton of dioramas. I don't know what he's got going on, how it's set up or anything, but it's amazing. So guys, go check out Mudscuffer, and Brad, you should reach out to him, have him on this thing.
Yeah, no, I definitely had that conversation with Josh about getting him on, but so tough. You have your round tables, and you got like, dude, I got a list like 18 miles long of guys that I follow that I want to have on and give them their spotlight or whatever. I might have to start just piling them up and having like 8-hour episodes every Friday night, like fucking IO till you fucking drop or something like
so
that.
So Mudscuffer next week. You heard it here first.
Actually, I've got next week I'm having a guy on that we've been like waiting like a century to fucking have on the show, so that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think Mudscuffer is a little camera shy, honestly.
Keanu Reeves is gonna be on the show.
You heard it here first, people.
Yeah. We're gonna have Keanu Reeves, Chuck Norris, and fucking Steven Seagal on the show next week.
Steven Seagal.
Mr. Butterworth.
Nobody wants to see fucking Steven Seagal.
Oh,
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Come on, man.
Jean-Claude. They should have like a death match. But anyways. So yeah, everybody go check out Dead Man's stuff on Instagram. And then Wednesday nights, I know from personal experience, he's on I don't know if you guys call it a podcast, an Instagram live.
Yeah.
It's called Skeleton's Tomb with Skeletons Collectibles. Dead Man's on there. And our boy Wentzilla's on there. It's a good time, man. So yeah, go check that out.
Every time we hear his name.
Yeah. No. He's back now. We don't have to drink every time we hear his name.
Oh.
Yeah. He was on Wednesday night.
So yeah, I did. I can just drink for fun again.
Yeah.
No doubt. But yeah, we're gonna go check that out for sure. But here now we're gonna get to a little segment, and I like to go on the internet and find people that were world building when we were not world building, when we were in diapers or probably getting our first jobs. So I dug this oldie off the internet here. So this is some world building that was from the 80s. So this is somebody like doing up the old Dagobah scene there. They got their nice little like home. see, simpler times, man. Like we got way better toys now, and I guess back then they like just, I don't know. It's cool, but it does fall short a bit. But I think
they definitely didn't think about what they were doing.
No, they just like threw it in there, dude.
I mean,
that's
fine. I mean, this whole diorama could look so much better with just a couple of washes. Honestly, like it would look a lot better.
But maybe they didn't have that technology back in the 80s.
Oh, they had the technology. That person just didn't know about it or was lazy. That's all there is to it. And there's nothing wrong with that too, because you don't know. I mean, what they were doing it for. Maybe they were doing some fucking ACBA back then, and like the amount of detail I put into a diorama, I put that much detail into it because I'm selling it to someone, and they need to see it the way they want to see it in photographs. You know what I mean? So like that person could have made that diorama, and it probably looks great when they really like try and do some photography with it. You know,
but we're talking like 1970, probably 7 to 1981 that these are photos are from. Like,
YouTube college didn't exist yet. That's true.
Yeah, so they're like. So they're like probably would they have had Polaroids then? Could they do like Polaroids?
Yeah, they would have had Polaroids.
Yeah.
I would hope so. I would hope they did that.
And then the other one that I found was really cool was at a I guess a trade show. At the time Kenner would have set this up. So this is from an old Kenner trade show. This is while they were advertising their new dewback setup and shit back at the old
dude, that is sick though. That is just literally some rocks and some sand. That looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. And then the background's just like, who knows, that could be one of those old orange like 70s lamps or something like that. Like,
yeah, that looks like they just shined a light on a piece of card behind the shot. And
that's definitely just some cardstock with a lamp on it for sure. It looks great though. Fucking love it.
This is also from the trade show where they released these items.
Wow.
No, that looks great too. That actually.
Oh, go ahead, man.
No, I'm just that actually looks like they did some tile grout over some foam. Honestly.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Because I used that technique too.
Yeah, and Twilight Tabletops right here, they could have very well used these pictures in the Sears catalog when these came out. I don't know. The source said that they were trade show footage or something, or like production shots. Like, here, check out our shit. But the other thing I thought was cool, and this is before Warhammer was even a thing, or I don't know, maybe people played it back in the 80s. But somebody back in the 80s created this like insane freaking Warhammer diorama.
That is fucking nuts.
Wow.
People have been at war for 40,000 years, I think. So, like
40K. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man.
I don't know. Little diorama. That's dope.
Yeah. That is fucking cool.
And there's another one too.
There's
another one here. So he's got the
that is way better. The other one was cool though, but this is badass.
And it's like, I don't know, would you dioramas? Does anybody know the history of Warhammer? Like, do they have the little Peter guys?
I know a guy. If you really want to get into it, I know a guy you could talk to. But it's a little, yeah, exactly.
Those look like the little D&D fucking miniatures, don't they?
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. That's why.
Yeah, this is definitely some tabletop stuff.
Yes,
like
you can see the styrofoam and like the styrofoam blocks on the tower. You can see.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. I love how you can just see the grain in the picture. Like it was like developed at some fucking like shack about at the mall or something like that.
One of those drive up ones they used to have in the parking lot of the mall.
Yeah.
When you drive up and drop the shit off and come back a week later and pick it up.
Oh wow.
No. But yeah, I totally agree with the Sears catalog thing. That is possible for those Star Wars ones. You never know. But yeah, I don't know. We're getting closer to the hour, but we can keep going here. I've got something kind of like weird I'm going to try out tonight. And no, fam, it's not anything like no dildos and stuff. So
Well, shit, man, I got a glass tabletop here, man. We could fucking put out whatever you need.
Give him a pressed fruit bowl.
Save that for OnlyFans, man. We'll save that for OnlyFans. But I went on the net. So I was goofing around today because I had excess time, and I found so we are customizers. We customize things, but there comes a point in history where companies become customizers and pump out absolute bullshit on a massive scale. So I've found some really cherry picks of some bootleg toys, and I want you guys to check them out.
All right.
So here's our.
That is fucking amazing. This looks like some gas station fucking shit or something. If I would have seen this, I'd have bought it.
A Smurf, man.
It actually looks like somebody just returned something to the store.
You just look at the
but they also didn't
spell super right. They didn't spell super right. Look how
they didn't. And these action figures all have a blister behind them. You can see it when you zoom in.
Yeah,
like
look at
this.
The card.
Wow.
It's got Superman with Spider-Man and shit. Like this was legit.
Dude, what is that?
I would never say it was legit, but it was definitely something that happened.
Superheroes.
Superheroes.
Whether it should have happened or not, you know.
Hulk's got a light in his chest and so does yeah. So those got to be all three of the Avengers, the real Avengers, have fucking light up chests. Is that what I'm seeing there?
That's what it looks like.
That is what it looks like. Can anybody see the price on that? Like,
oh yeah,
it says 14. I think it says $14.99. Am I wrong?
What?
No,
you're wrong.
That's way too much.
So
it looks like a gag gift, man.
We had a place in Miami, right, that had a bunch of this stuff. It was like a flea market, like an outdoor flea market, but it was kind of indoor. I don't know how to explain that. So, and they had so many of these. It was so crazy.
It is crazy.
So, yeah,
and then
these go for $5 basically.
Well, and it's funny too how they're just like, let's just throw a bunch of fucking guys in here and then we'll just throw Grumpy Smurf in there. It's like they were fucking. We give up, man. We fucking give up. We can't think of any other heroes to put in this pack.
Brad.
And who's the other Smurf looking guy in there? Fucking he's my favorite. He's my favorite guy in there.
That's Rad as a Smurf.
That's
Rad as a Smurf.
It totally looks like Rad as a Smurf. When did you start dyeing your beard orange, Rad?
Well, and then I'll let my hair. Then I'll wear a little pointy helmet with like my hair just like sticking out the side, like some kind of like 70s fucking hair swap.
Wow, that's craziness.
All that. But no, it was like
Wayne Static.
And then this one blew me away too. It's like Eddie's talking about, like these things come in droves.
Oh
my holy cow.
The bat symbol isn't even on his chest properly. Look at where the bat symbol's located.
Is that even on his chest? It looks like it's on the blister.
I think it's on the blister,
it's on the
man.
box.
Yeah.
Is that Ben 10?
That's
Ben 5.
It's like Ben. It's like that's fucking nuts. I love this thing.
It's like Ben 10 if he was like a 36-year-old male gigolo or something like that.
Is that Naruto?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean that's obviously supposed to be Naruto, but yeah, that's amazing.
That is like fucking whack. So I love this one.
Money.
I wish Manzella was here for this. This is like somebody took Power Rangers and like shoved them up the Ninja Turtles' ass.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
But it brings the katana.
What the hell?
These are super ninjas. Super
You're
ninjas.
getting more bang for your buck.
Wow.
What is this, man?
That is
These are some of the coolest looking turtles I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean, they look like they're only 5 points, but wow, this is cool. And look at all the accessories, man. They come with hella shit.
And a full-size sword. And it comes with a role play item too. It's like, fuck, what can you complain about here, man? Nothing at all.
I can find a lot to complain about on those.
Wow.
Holy crap, man! But it just comes.
nuts.
It's just funny. That's just like, it's like they just made foot soldiers or Power Rangers. And they're like, we'll just fucking paint them whatever. Like,
Let's
we'll
combine them.
Once I saw
Combine them with the one.
knockoff Power Rangers, those things were crazy.
Oh, no doubt. And then this one, I
Blast.
believe he is called the Ninja Assassin Frog.
Oh my god.
Wait, how old is that?
So
Wow,
man, kid out there having the
think I
best
had
time of their
that.
life, man.
You think you had that? I remember having the
Yeah, of course.
Ninja Turtle ripoff frog with the eye patch, and that's why I picked this picture, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I had that fucking frog from my grandma.
I
or
think I
something.
had that.
He looks like he stepped on something wrong, man.
Wow. I mean, that's fucking insane. That horse looks like they rubbed it down with olive oil, dude. They were just like, they were like, let's move this horse up real good for this photo. It's gonna be great.
Oh, something tells me that. Look at the lips on that frog. Look at his lip. They're just
Yeah,
like,
he's like,
so fucking juicy looking.
oh.
Just
What
gonna
was
plant
he
a big
sucking
one
on,
right
man?
on the horse's fucking nutsack.
He's gonna kiss you.
Dude, yeah, man, I want to know what that frog is or that turtle's looking at. Because whatever it is, it's like surprising.
I know, right?
And with
like
the
a-
horse being as fucking lubed up as it is, I don't see how anything he's looking at could be any more surprising than that. Like,
Oh god.
It's the horse's shoulder blade, you know. And he's like,
Jesus Christ. Oh,
Wow.
Yes, they're definitely mutants. They are definitely mutants.
Brad, tell me you have like 5 more of these because this is great.
Oh yeah,
my
dude.
fucking abs hurt. I'm too fat for this shit, man.
No, that's olive oil in his lubed up horse. So this
Of
one
course.
was fucking. This one's so. I can't wait to show you this one. This is the best
horses,
bootleg
of course,
ever.
of course,
I want
of course.
30 of these.
What the
Oh wow.
Robert Cobb!
What
Oh my
the
god,
hell
it's
is
Robert
that?
Cobb.
It says I'm
Ah.
yeah. Just
I'm
touch it.
Robert D. Cobb. I'm here pursuing arresting you.
The
What?
best part about this, in proper like phonetics, it says, "I will be back." That's not
Oh
even
my
like.
It fucking says,
my
just
I'll
touch
be
it.
back, I promise. Hey.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
and then,
honestly shocked that this toy has a blister card even though.
check out what. Check out
Like
what
this looks like
Starboy
something.
just
This looks like something that would be in a Ziploc bag with a staple cardboard thing with the peg holder on it. Wow.
Well, there's one nipple in the middle.
And then Starboy just noticed that the sticker on the side says, "Just touch him."
What?
It does say just touch him. That's fucking nuts. And why is there like a
look where the
why is there
arrow's
like a
pointing.
bulldog's face on his chest? Like I don't understand
I
that.
don't know, man.
Devastation
touch
said
him,
something
and-
funny too. Yeah, he's like, Devastation just said, "Look where the arrow's pointing," and it says, "Just touch him."
No. And,
The furniture
and-
of law enforcement.
This is how you turn your figure on.
wow.
This is how you earn a trip to
And
HR.
Hey, just so you guys know, and they noticed in the chat, he is the furniture of law enforcement.
Oh my God, yeah. I am Robert D. Copy, furniture of law enforcement. Hey.
Okay, now you broke me.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
Oh,
Oh,
you
man.
heard it here, folks. Robert Kopp is the furniture of law enforcement. You heard it here.
And just touch it. Just touch Robert Kopp in his furniture.
In his naughty
Touch him in that special way.
Okay,
Didn't
Everyone-
Hyatt release a box like this with the Robert Cop on it? Didn't Hyatt release one? I think.
Oh yeah. You know, Haya did redo the
Oh,
idea.
okay.
of it.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'm gonna let
Hauser.
everybody. I'm gonna let everybody catch their breath now, because judging from your reactions from the last few,
Oh,
this one is just gonna like fuck you guys right over. This one is the best.
Oh my God! I'll put you in the damn pool to get out of my way.
So this is the mighty car.
Yeah, it sure is.
Wow.
The mighty driver moving up and down automatically.
Read the box. It says driver with axe and rifle.
That's a fucking
Jesus.
Uzi or what?
That's Queens. That's in Queens right now.
It looks like Megatron.
Battery operated.
It
Wow.
uses 3 C batteries.
Yeah, when's the last time anything you bought used a C battery?
Holy cow.
And if you touch them from behind, you can turn them on.
My goodness.
Bend over.
That is fucking terrible. I can't even remember the last time I've seen a C battery.
This thing has that wheel
Oh,
under
dude,
it, like that. That's
What even uses a C battery anymore?
You have to order them. Same with D cell batteries.
I guess you have to ask
order
your
them. You can't even go get them in a grocery store or like Walmart.
If you got an old ass flashlight, you can get.
I like
those
how
batteries.
Devastation just slid that in there.
Yeah, no doubt. But so everybody, it's starting to get a little cool now. So we got to put our water guns away. So definitely make sure that you put this one back in the shed.
So just so you guys know, I actually screenshot that one.
The look on his face.
Why?
Oh,
Why is his face so red? Why is it so red?
It's because he's getting his dick thrust, man. That's why he's so red.
Water up his ass.
That's why his face is red.
He's got an enema that won't go away. He's getting his dick constantly.
Oh,
pumped.
dude, and look, you can see where you fill him up. It's totally a plug on his butt.
That's
Yeah,
plug up his butt.
Dude gets an
Pull it.
enema and then his fucking hang down gets mashed into his belly. My face would be red too.
Would you squirt me? I'd squirt me.
Oh my god! The only thing that would make it better if there was a Robin version too.
All right, so Rad,
It probably is, man. You just
Rad, I got to tell you, if you have another one, you have to hold off because I'm trying to take a shot right now, and I don't want to spit it all over my desk. So just hold off. Give me a second.
Oh my gosh.
1,000.
All right, I'm good.
And man, unfortunately, that was the last one that I had for this night. But
Oh, man.
in the,
Man.
I could have done that all night.
yeah, no, definitely. I'm gonna keep you in mind because in the future, I plan on doing like me and Wenzilla. That's how we first started streaming together. Is he jumped on a show? A buddy of mine couldn't make it on, and we would look at these bootleg toys and make fun of them. So definitely in the future, I'm planning on doing something that's a full like hour
Oh,
of
that'd
just.
be awesome.
There is no fucking end to these toys, and you should see the crap that they have online.
Oh, good.
It's like absolutely freaking mental.
That is
Like,
nuts, man. That's
looking those
fucking
up,
crazy.
That
What
is-
about the radioactive ones from the 50s and 60s? Man.
Oh shit, yeah.
I don't know about those, but
This will hurt you.
and then we didn't do our
So
shout
many
out.
In your mouth.
Yeah, famine. We didn't do our we didn't do our creations of the week yet, did we?
We didn't do them. You've got control over those buttons. I have nothing.
I was just reminding you because I just like
It just
that
that boss, and
I
he
just
just threw you under it.
He was just reminding you, Famine, to do the thing that he has to do.
yeah.
You know, Rad, I don't think we did the creators of the week. I think we should certainly check those out. What do you got today?
Well, I think today we're gonna start with our creations of the week, and our first creation of the week is Ronin 314, and this thing is cool.
Oh wow.
That is fucking pretty cool.
Famine, do you like it that much?
Famine's barking at it or something's crazy.
Sorry, the dogs are excited. They can't see me.
That is amazing, man.
Yeah,
That is
usually when
fucking cool.
someone has camera problems, we just accuse them of being a murderer, right?
A serial
So-
killer.
Yeah, serial killer. That's what it was. So that's our first shout out tonight. Yes, Ronin 314, and our next
Nice.
one. So this guy's nuts, man. Like an episode or a series will come out, And then all of a sudden, this guy's got like the whole line of figures custom made, ready to
Red
go.
Syndicate?
But they're
Oh.
dope, man. So Grumpy Puppet. He's already got the cast from Ahsoka. Like, there it is.
For real. So
There's a-
quickly. Like,
There's another
each
guy
episode
that does
comes
that
out.
too. Yeah, this guy's Syndicate. I forget
Wow.
his last,
Well, He's got the
last
cast
name.
of Ahsoka, but where's Ahsoka?
Well, there's
there
already
is-
an Ahsoka
There's
figure.
so many Ahsoka figures out there. You don't need to know.
I know.
that.
I'm just.
I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man.
Those
Alright,
are
So that
please
is
go
our-
through stuff.
But yeah, everybody go check out his stuff too, because like if there's a new Star Wars series on, you'll have the figures for it like 2 days later, not even like before the second episode. So good on you, man. Like he definitely
That's
worked
awesome.
fast. And then the other one I want you guys to go check out. This is his one pick, but he does all sorts of stuff. It is our dystopian playground.
No.
Dystopian.
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 Man.
Sorry. Dystopian.
Rad,
Dystopian.
put $1 in the jar. You know how Dom has a swear jar? Every time somebody mispronounces Dystopian Playgrounds, we put $1 in the jar.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought you were gonna say Dom has a swear jar. We're gonna have a fucking stupid jar. So every time we're gonna put fucking money in the jar.
That would have
Hey,
been better.
stupid.
Dumb fuck jar.
Money in the jar, stupid.
Oh,
But
man.
anyways, so yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, Deadman comes back before we wrap up the
I
show.
was about to say, what's he doing back there?
There's a fucking werewolf outside or
Where's
something.
he
He's
going
like,
back,
oh,
man?
right back. Never comes back.
Oh,
Sorry,
He
guys.
appeared from the darkness.
I appeared from the darkness. My name is Deadman.
He takes the Undertaker fucking gimmick seriously. It's just the purple lights and then just appears.
No, if you want to know what the purple's about, it's actually about TA Black and Wednesdays on Instagram. It's you basically take a photo of something that's got purple in it and you make it black and white, but leave the purple in, and then you tag the guy Toyaddict17 and he shares it, and it's just a cool collab that happens on Instagram.
Oh, and the one, yeah, 'cause I saw the one I really like. Someone did like the Black Series Jaina Solo in black and white, but like obviously her saber is purple, right?
Yeah.
So it was kind of like had this like illuminated sort of thing. And what was the other one that Skelly did? Oh, I can't remember that one now. It was cool though. Fuck.
I couldn't tell you right now. There's so many of them, and I look at all of them, and I haven't looked at
It was
anything today. But I know today is not Wednesday, so
Thank God it's not Wednesday. It's Friday. Most of us are done work for the week.
thank God it's not fucking Wednesday.
Oh, dude, if it was Wednesday, I'd fucking jump off a bridge. I swear to God. I had like one of those weeks at work too. It was just like, fuck, how is it only Wednesday, man? Like 7 days worth of shit have happened in these 3 days. Like, why can't I have the weekend off yet? Like, holy crap. But yeah, so recapping before we wrap it up here. Deadman 1, why don't you just give us a bit of recap on what you do and where people can find you?
Okay, well, you can find me on Instagram at Deadman1. That's Deadman WON, as in Deadman1. The game is my old gamer tag. I don't want to get into why. But there's a story behind it. If you want to know, reach out. Maybe I'll tell you. Also, I run a group called Toy Mercs. It's not really a group. It's for everyone in the community that wants to take photos of action figures. You can all be involved. We do a weekly theme right now. Well, the theme's over because it's Friday, but next week though, our theme is going to be Man versus Nature, which was given to us by our gracious host Rad Toys, and we do a thing every Saturday called Toy Merc Splatter Day. That's also the hashtag you use, and then you just collab with the page. We don't do this like looking around for your shit so we can feature you or anything. You just collab with the Toy Mercs page on Instagram. Also, there's a custom Sunday, which is anything custom. So like you guys with your world making stuff, like because everything you guys do is custom. If you guys want to like get involved with that, you know, if you want to get a couple more eyes on your thing, you know, just collab with Toy Mercs on Sunday. Just the hashtag is custom Sunday. You don't have to say Toy Mercs in the thing or anything like that. It's it's all love over there at Toymerks. That's all it is. It's all it's about. There's other things out here that isn't about love, and Toymerks wants to stay away from that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we definitely share that sentiment in our little community here as well. So we just want to be positive, help everybody out, you know.
Yeah,
except for that one guy. Fuck that one guy.
That's why I mean, I started Toymerks as a joke. I didn't really mean it. I was drunk one night on a live with some guys and was like, I'm gonna start a fucking feature page, and then they held me to it. So here I am now. A year later, now I run this page on Instagram, and it's cool. I mean, I got some help now. It's not just me anymore, so it's cool.
Nice.
I can definitely relate to that, man. When I got going, and then I bring my other guys on here that are like carrying the show, so I can just hang out and do my thing. But yeah, it's always good. Works out when you get guys that you can do the work for you, and you can just like ride it out, just coast. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking, Devastation Station. We can catch you. Where can we find you on Instagram? You don't have YouTube, yeah. So yeah, everybody goes.
You know.
No. But everybody go check out Devastation Station on Instagram. And Eddie, how many things do you got going on that people need to know about?
So Edelham and Wayward Station, and then that's 118th World Building, and then Eddie Figures, Eddie_Figures is the 112th.
Nice.
All my 112 collection. So that's it. That's all I got.
And then
Toymerks for life, baby.
There you go. So and then Pirates of the Galaxy, we can catch you on YouTube every single week.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But yeah, every week I now post my custom videos on new projects that I'm working on. At the end of the year, I'm gonna show all the finished stuff, so you guys could see what the final results are from the projects that I start every week.
Nice. And we all know where we can find Famine on Friday nights. But what do you do every other night of the week, Famine?
Every other night of the week, I stream on my channel. Well, not every night of the week, but most nights of the week I do stream on my channel. I'm actually getting a fixed schedule for YouTube, so I can follow to that, and that way people can plan their time.
Stream?
What's that?
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I said, do you arc your stream?
I do. I try and get a higher pitch so that it gets the back of the toilet.
As long as you never cross the streams, man. You never cross the streams.
Sometimes you cross the streams.
I don't want to be anywhere where streams are crossing, man.
But yeah, check me out on YouTube at Famine Studios. You can check me out on Instagram, Famine Studios X, because some fucking page in another country has a photography lock on Famine Studios for some reason or the other, so I can't get it. But otherwise, check me out there. I'm gonna have a new video that should go up tomorrow morning. And I'm shooting a mini vlog. I'm going to a townwide yard sale day in the next town over, so hopefully I'll be able to find some 118th World Building stuff, take you guys along with me, and show you all the weird shit that the people in the next fucking town over have.
Awesome.
Nice. So yeah, and for me, we will be back next Friday as usual. I've been taking a bit of a break from my update videos just because I have a ton of stuff that I need to get caught up on painting. Hopefully by the end of the weekend I'll get that, but my band is in the studio tomorrow morning. We're going to start recording our next album, so I got to juggle that time around, so that's going to be a fucking blast, and I'll definitely...
that album is you guys' Spice Girl cover album, right? The Spice Rack? I'm looking forward to that.
No, that's the next one. This is the Elton John cover album.
Saturday nights are right for fighting. Yep.
They are.
Saturday.
But anyways, I want to thank everybody for coming on the chat, all the guests tonight, my co-hosts. Thank you everybody for coming out. And if the women don't find you handsome, they can at least find you handy and
come up with your own catchphrase. Quit stealing them.
Get your
handsy. We can't use the other one until Wentzilla comes back. We can't use the other one until Wentzilla comes back. So
thank goodness.
Doesn't feel right, man. Yeah, no doubt.
Mouth beat needs.
But what if the women find you handsome and handy? Then what?
I think what they mean by
lucky man
is like handy, like on a date. When somebody tells you that guy was a little handy,
that's handsy. Handsy.
Oh, Handsy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I generally just get called Handsy. I don't know. Rusty fingers and Roman hands.
Things are different in America. We Canadians don't understand your traditions and your customs all the way down there.
Everything but the metro.
Yes, you do. Yes,
we don't get it.
Oh, Famine had a can of fucking stuffed beavers or something there he was showing me the other day.
Do I need to get the canned beaver?
All right. Well,
I think we need to see the canned beaver.
Don't be getting the first flight, man.
It's a well-known Canadian export. Is
Very fast story time with Famine. I was
Tell us
5 or
about the
6.
sporty beaver.
So 30 some years ago, my grandfather comes home from a trip. He went on with my grandmother with a can that was sealed with a lid, and it's canned beaver, made in Canada. It's littered with beaver facts, all kinds of Canadian stuff.
Brad, yeah, there you go. Good job, Brad. Little what? Why?
It's being all janky, man.
I've been in Canada my whole life, and I've never seen that.
I opened
it up. Let alone heard of it.
They had me open this thing up. 5 years old, 6 years old. I'm terrified because I actually think there's like beaver meat inside. There is a stuffed beaver in there.
Oh.
He got left on the radiator when I was a kid, and he burned up his paw. The thing was, he was in the can upside down. His tail was tucked over, so as soon as that can top came off, the tail flopped out, scared the shit out of me. I dropped the can, wouldn't go near it for like an hour. Eventually, I pulled this stuffed beaver out, and I've had it ever since. So that's my Canadian, made in Canada.
That's not the kind of stuffed beaver I'm into, but
way to hold on to a stuffed beaver, man. Way to hold on to a stuffed beaver.
Any beaver I like to cherish. And
you did one for your beaver?
This happens to be in a can.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Usually, as men, we usually just stuff beavers and move on, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just kidding. I've been with the same woman for like 13 years, so.
Same boat, man. Same boat.
I was hoping somebody would hop in faster than that.
I'm not married or with anyone.
We're slow on the uptake now, man. We're slow on the uptake. All right, man. I suck at outro, so Famine, you take us out tonight, buddy.
Guys, thanks for watching the show.
Where are we going?
Next week, we're going to get our titties sucked. Be well.